Hey, BG Squad, big question for you. Does Toronto and Canada support our artists enough? Or are there just too many haters who love the drama? Yeah, we're gonna get open and honest. In fact, we spoke with popular Toronto rapper Kofi about this exact topic after he went viral speaking about his own experiences.
We are one of the most talented cities, provinces for that matter. Yo, we have Drake, The Weeknd, Tory Lanez, Justin Bieber, producers, Murder Beats, Boy Wonder. I could go on Shawn Mendes. I could go on all day. It's just we're shooting each other. And then we're talking about it. Like we're giving the feds a field day. Like this ridiculous. If we just stick to our music and focus on our music and promote our music, we could be a superpower in the world. Like we could take over the whole music industry, but not. We want to just be out here spreading violence and hate. It's crazy.
So let's talk about that video. The video that has been making waves, you talking about the fact that the city has so much talent and that people in the city support that talent. What was going through your mind when you made that video?
To be honest, I made that video. What prompted it was really I heard that Bugs got I don't know whether it was arrested or anything, basically because of all of the lives and something that happened on Instagram. And I don't know anything about like the politics or anything in that situation, but what I do know is Bugs was an artist when I was a producer just starting out, and he was showing me love, and he kind of even put me on in the rap game as a producer. So you just hate to see it, you know?
Your story's so interesting. Like you were a volleyball player. I
Yeah.
used to be a volleyball player too. And then you turned rapper. So for the people watching, I mean, how did that decision come into play? Like where did you decide that you want to put down the volleyball and take up the mic?
Well, I always loved music even before I was a volleyball player. I was always like producing, engineering, even like writing scores for like the school band and stuff. So it was kind of something I always thought I would come back to. I didn't even think volleyball would take me as far as it did, but I'm lucky. It let me spend 4 years paid for in LA, where I could just develop my music.
What is it like being a rapper in Toronto? How does a rapper make a living?
The way to make a living in music is just to run up your streams, get as many listeners. Well, now because there's no more selling songs, it's more just getting people to stream your records and then taking those profits and taking some to you to pay the bills, and then taking some and using that for marketing. But I don't know. In Toronto, it's kind of difficult just because of the whole gang aspect of it.
Talk to me a bit more about that. Like, what do you mean by that aspect of it?
Like, say it could be a strategic move for me to make a song with, and like with, we'll just say with some person, but because of Toronto, now that I made a song with this person, I can't make a song with this person because these people don't like each other.
Do you ever get nervous that you could get caught in the middle of things?
Yeah, it's something like I'd be lying if I said that it's not on my mind. You just have to really watch how you step and make very calculated movements.
Why do you think, we're seeing this type of, I hate to say the word violence, but this retaliation back and forth right now?
I think that Toronto does have a lot of problems with gang violence, but I think that that's definitely made worse by the fact that that's kind of what consumers want to see on the blogs, or not even that that's what they want to see. That's just that's what they engage with. That's what they'll comment, and which it just drives up the numbers for the blogs, and that's what they're going to post. Now they're all on live together with academics, people that hate each other, and that can escalate any situation.
You just did a track with Doovie.
I go straight to the top and no stopping it. Run me my check and I pocket it. Up a road deal, I'm shopping it. I see it, I want it, I'm copping it.
Linking up with the next Toronto, artist. That's a big deal for the city.
Yeah, it's really weird because I'm from Scarborough, Doovie's from Jane. It's rare, but it came together through my homie KG, and Doovie's super talented. Like that, he didn't even write a single word. He just went into the booth and just started freestyling.
Any messiness going on in your DMs?
Messiness. No, not really. They're pretty hectic because I respond to like everyone, but everyone that's showing love. If they're not showing love, I don't respond. But yeah, no, it's pretty clean. I'll tell you the craziest DM moment. I was at Regulars.
Mhm.
I forget what I did, but Drizzy hit me up.
Mhm.
That was just crazy. Just being an artist from Toronto, that was wild. That's probably the craziest DM moment. One of my homies who has he has my Instagram on his phone as well because he helps with my marketing and everything. He like literally pulled up on me to show me on spot, and I was downtown and he was in Scarborough. So
How do you stay focused, and where do you see yourself kind of going?
I see myself being a huge artist one day. I know it sounds cocky, but you gotta aim high. So I see myself being a big artist one day in multiple genres. And how I stay focused, I have a pretty good team. I have an amazing team around me, I should say, who just help me stay focused on every single day. If I'm not in the studio, I'm figuring out how to market the tracks as well as I can.
All right, Kofi, thanks so much for your time, and thanks so much for being open and honest with us.
Of course, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
No, honestly, wasn't Kofi really, really cool? Plus, he brought up so many interesting points. And I also just want to remind you guys to check out his new track with Doovie called Space Cadet. And if I could urge you to do one more thing, is to make sure to check out the Canadian music scene because there are so many great Canadian artists out there.